Hey everybody, and welcome to TWISH Ultimate Trivia. That's right. This is This Week in Survivor History, the Ultimate Trivia competition. I know you're thinking, Rob, what is this? Yes, we have turned This Week in Survivor History, everybody's favorite show about the week of survivors gone by, with a quiz at the end, into a full-blown Survivor game show. And now let me bring in the man who is the king of TWISH Ultimate Trivia, King TUT. Here he is. It's Jordan Kalish. Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great, Rob. Apparently, I've been holding back all these years. The quiz wasn't ultimate enough, so now we're going ultimate, baby.
Yeah, we're taking it to the next level here on TWISH Ultimate Trivia. We have three contestants here today to talk with us about how many rounds of trivia do we have, Jordan?
We have 5 different games, so we'll call it 5 rounds of trivia.
Yeah, 5 rounds of trivia. The winner will take me on in the bonus round. Jordan, how was your summer?
My summer was fine. It wasn't as good as it normally is.
How was your fall?
My fall was better. I was able to coach some cross country, which is like the ultimate social distancing sport. But it's been like everybody else's summer and fall. I've basically been inside most of the time. I did go viral with a certain
yes.
Twitter video.
By the way, if you're a Survivor-only listener and you've been gone all summer, Jordan Kalish has a brand new catchphrase.
Seeds, baby! Yep.
It's happening.
This is what happens when you eat bagels, talk too much about bagels on Puya's stream, and then you're all bagels. Everyone just remembers you for 2 words.
Yeah, and this is really the seed of an idea. This is our first time out for the TWISH Ultimate Trivia show, and so hopefully that we help you like it. We'd love to hear your feedback, and then if this is something that people enjoy, we'll have it back as part of the rotation once we get back to maybe around February, when there are weeks in Survivor history to revisit in the spring. Of course, the big thing that we announced also this week is that we are doing the big ultimate top 40 rankings of Survivor. And so we have put out a poll. We're doing the biggest fan vote ever for ranking the Survivor seasons. Go to robhasawebsite.com/top40poll to get your entry in before December 23rd. And each week in 2021, starting in January, we will be counting backwards from 40 all the way to 1. And we'll have a panel discussion about each season along the way. We're very excited about that. So make sure you get your ballots in to rank the seasons so we can reveal that all in 2021. But let's meet our panel of guests here today. Why don't we welcome in a woman with the most TWISH experience here on the panel. Jordan, how many times has this guest appeared on TWISH?
Mary, I think you're in the Four Timers Club. I'm pretty sure that's where you are.
Club.
I think it's really just you and Liana that are in that club? I know that. What's your record, Mary?
Well, let me introduce her first.
What is my record? Yeah. What should my record?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So she is a prolific TWISH guest, of course. You've heard her on many Rob is a Podcast episodes, and of course that she is the host of KowSkiCast. Here, let's welcome in Frail Mary herself, Mary Kwiatkowski. Mary, how are you?
I'm doing great. I wish I had a 2-word catchphrase. I have not spent the time in quarantine coming up with one, but
you have any catchphrases?
Nope. I could pull something up right there. No, not really. That would be great, man. We have a saying that we say we do not condone underage drinking on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
On KowSkiCast, that's the only thing we say, just because we cover content that pretty much exclusively entails underage drinking. So there's that.
Yes.
On
Riverdale.
Yeah, on Riverdale. But
and Twilight.
Yeah.
Do they do underage drinking in Twilight?
Not a lot of drinking. I mean, there's
underage drinking blood. Yeah.
drinking. Yeah, exactly.
Below the legal age, which is infinity. You're not allowed. I don't think you're allowed to drink blood
Right.
under
There's
any
a lot of that on Twilight. No, but I'm doing well. I'm excited to be back. You know, I hope to crush the competition.
Okay.
And beat Liana's score mostly.
Okay. All right. So your real competition isn't even here today.
Right. Exactly. So it's okay. And look, if I'm out first, then it was a fluke.
All right. Excited to have Mary back here with us, a man who you most recently have heard on us on Outwit, Outplay, Outlist, as we went through some of the prominent Survivor product placements. He recently dropped the Outback down in his own personal rankings. Please welcome back Jason Reed. Jason, how are you?
Doing fine, Rob. Still recovering after my Outback Steakhouse dinner
What
last
happened?
night.
It went bad?
Yeah, you know, it was Uber Eats. It took like an hour to get there, and it was cold. And you know, reheated Outback is worse than regular Outback, so a lot of things went wrong.
Okay, all right, Jason, what's your area of Survivor expertise?
My area of expertise?
Yeah, so you new school,
enjoying the show.
School? Yeah,
I would say probably older school since I've been rewatching a lot recently. But as far as the word expertise goes, I wouldn't really use that. I'm a casual, not really a casual watcher, but I kind of forget things after I watch them.
All right, Jason's being humble. Okay, we'll see how this all goes. Trying to lower your expectations, everybody. All right,
lower my threat level.
Yes. Okay, and then here with us, making her TWISH debut, that we just spoke to her most recently on the Tar Pits. Please welcome Sasha Joseph. Sasha, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Happy to be here. You know, I just hope I'm funny because God knows I'm not winning. So.
Oh, come on. What is that attitude?
No, I'm here to play, but here to win? No, probably not. Let's be honest.
Look, we're here to have fun.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
Plenty of that.
Yes. Sasha, what's your Survivor history?
I definitely am I like new school better. Definitely a casual viewer. My expertise is knowing when it comes on and, you know, turning on the TV when it does.
Yes. When does it come on?
You know, Wednesdays, but not no more,
yes,
unfortunately.
That's right. So far, so good. Okay. All right. So, Jordan, could you explain for the listeners at home how the TWISH Ultimate Trivia game is going to work?
Yeah, so as I started the podcast by saying, I have prepared 5 trivia games for you. We have some that are going to look more like the OG TWISH, which is more just like straight trivia, straight questions. That'll actually be more towards the end once we get to Rob on the game. The first couple rounds, though, are going to be sort of a mix of different types of games, not necessarily multiple choice. We might have a couple of games that will sort of remind you of some potential Survivor B&B games. So I think that you guys are going to have fun with it. And the first 2 rounds everyone will participate. Then we will eliminate a player. We will go to the next 2 rounds. We'll play 2 more games, and we'll have an ultimate winner who will face Rob in the final round.
All right. Worth playing for? We'll see. Yep. Okay. All right. So, Jordan, how will you start round 1?
Okay, so round 1, the game is called TWISH List, and we are going to play 3 rounds of TWISH List. I am going to give you an example of something or somebody that did something this week in Survivor history. And the first one I am just going to tell you because it's easier if I read the question first. This week in Survivor history, Lex Vandenberg won individual immunity at the Africa Final 8. This was his first of 5 individual challenge wins. There are 12 other players in Survivor history who have won at least 5 individual challenges in a single season. So basically, there are 12 of these. There are 3 of you, and you're going to alternate answering somebody who is a correct answer. If you are correct, you get a point. It goes to the next person. If you're incorrect, you are out of the round. You can't gain any more points on this round. We're going to go until there's 1 person left. If 2 people are out and there are still correct answers left on the board, I will allow the person who's still in to gain 1 more point, 1 more bonus point, but they won't be able to rattle off the list because then I think it could potentially put the game out of reach if they get too many in 1 round.
So there are 12 people
12
who
players
have won immunity 5 times in a single season.
Not necessarily immunity. 12 players in Survivor history who have won at least 5 individual challenges in a season.
5 individual challenges. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well, and these people have to have been on Survivor in that week, not like a
so Lex was on Survivor. Lex won his first of 5 this week in Survivor history. The people on this list are not necessarily people who even played this week in Survivor history. So it's the 12 people who have done this in Survivor history.
Building off of something that happened this week in Survivor history.
And just a quick note, group reward challenge wins, Edge of Extinction challenge wins, hero challenge wins, and redemption/exile island duels do not count as wins on this list.
Okay. All right.
So I have randomized the order. The order for the first round is going to be Sasha first, Mary second, and Jason third. So Sasha, it is up to you to give me an answer from this list.
Mike Holloway is
Mike Holloway from Survivor Worlds Apart is correct. 6 challenge wins. So you have 1 point. You're still in.
Sasha,
Mary,
look at you.
It's probably the only thing I knew.
Okay.
But you're on the board. Your first point ever.
I'm not 0. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Period.
You're on the board.
Yes.
Mary, it is up to you.
I'm so nervous about this. Terry Dietz?
Terry Dietz, 7 challenge wins. He is on the list, and you are still in the game. Jason, you're up.
Give me Ozzy.
Ozzy is on the list with 6 challenge wins.
What season?
That was in Survivor Cook Islands.
Okay.
And Sasha, you're up.
Oh, great. Rob.
Boston Rob.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, so we need to know which one. Some Robs aren't necessarily as good. Yes, Boston Rob, 5 challenge wins on Survivor All-Stars. I'm sorry, on I believe it was actually Redemption Island. Mary, you're up.
Okay, let's smarten up.
Kim Spradlin is on the list with 5 challenge wins, same as Lex. So it is 2-2 to 1. Jason, you have 1, but it is your turn.
Give me Brad Culpepper.
Brad Culpepper is on the list. Good job. You get a point. And we go back to Sasha.
Ben
Driebergen is not.
On the list.
Oh no!
You are out of the game. The most you could get is 2 points on this round.
A lot of idols for Ben, but not challenge.
Oh yeah,
Ben.
that's probably what I'm thinking of. You're right.
Okay.
And now we go to Mary.
Parvati?
Parvati is not on the list. Mary, you are out. Now, Jason, so it is your turn now. Since you're the last person in the rotation, you can get 2 more points on this round if you give me 2 correct, but you have to give me 1 correct here first for 1 point.
Ooh. Give me Bob Crowley.
Bob Crowley is on the list with 5 challenge wins. You can get 1 more point on this question.
Give me Monica Culpepper.
Monica Culpepper is not on the list, so you don't get the bonus point, but you do go into the second Twish list with a 3-2 lead. So, Rob,
can I guess? Yes.
Yeah, we have a couple that haven't been mentioned yet.
Okay, so how many are still out there?
We still have 5.
5. I'm gonna say Kelly Wigglesworth.
Kelly Wigglesworth is on the list with 5 in Borneo.
Okay. I'm going to say Colby Donaldson.
Colby Donaldson is tied with Terry with the most with 7.
Yeah. Okay. How about my friend Jenna Maraska?
Jenna Maraska is not on the list.
She does 4. She didn't win any reward.
Nope, I believe she has 4. I only wrote down the ones that were 5 or more, but I believe she's just 4, which is still very good. So, Jason, you have a 3-2 lead going into the next list.
Who are the other people?
The other people were Chrissy Hoffbeck, Brian Heidick, and Tom Westman, who each had 5.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. So, Jordan, tell us, how does this continue? Are we doing another list coming up?
So I do have 3 lists prepared, and we're sort of on the fly here. We don't necessarily have to do all 3 lists. We can do 2 lists, or we can do all three. So the next
this is your thing. Come on, you gotta make the call here. Well, what else are we gonna do here?
We're definitely doing at least one more list. I've over prepared just in case. So we're gonna go to.
How about this? The person that wins this round can decide if there's another list.
No, I'll make the decision. We'll see how quick this one goes. You guys got a lot of them, so it took longer than I thought. But we're this is actually a shorter list. So this week in Survivor history, Yul Kwon earned his spot on Survivor Winners at War by defeating Ozzy and Becky in Survivor's first ever Final 3. Name the 9 players who made up the Cook Islands jury. And Jason, you are going to be first in this round. It's going to be Jason, Sasha, Mary.
My gosh. Give me Penner.
Penner is on the Cook Islands jury, so that's 1 point.
My vote is for Yul.
Okay.
I was on this
Sasha.
week.
Oh,
It was a night just like this.
yeah. I have nothing.
Okay, so
Nothing.
Sasha is not going to gain any points on this round. She's going to stay with 2 points. Mary, you're up. Cook Islands juror.
Candace,
Cody
Yeah.
is on the list.
Are we accepting that, Jordan? I believe she was
Candace
Candace
Woodcock.
She was Candace Woodcock, but that is an acceptable. That's an acceptable answer. Jason, it's you.
Taking out the easy ones first. I can't.
Who are the ones that have been named so far? Yeah, it was Candace and give me Parvati. Give me Parv.
Parvati is on the jury. Mary.
Oh, Sandra.
Sandra is on the jury.
Okay, back to Jason.
Jason, you have 4 more seconds to answer. We need an answer.
Oh my gosh. I got nothing.
Unfortunately, Jason, you are out. Mary, you went after Jason this round. So again, just like Jason last round, you have a chance to get 1 point right here, and then you could get a bonus point as well.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the order. I think Adam.
Adam is correct, and you have 3 points on this round. You could gain 1 more point.
Now this is the hard one because I don't remember the order at the. I think I've worked to the first jury member. Shoot, is it? I'm gonna guess Nate, but I'm not sure.
Nate is on the jury, so good job. You get 4 points on that round. You get 4. Sasha had 0. Jason, you had 2. So our score right now: Sasha has 2 points. Mary has 6. Jason has 5. Look at that quick math. And the people that you missed, Rob, do you know any of them?
Somebody check it. Somebody check it.
So we said Sandra, but we didn't say. Hold on. So it's final 3. So I believe that we did not get Jenny.
Jenny,
who's on I Love You, Bay. Yeah. Believe Rebecca is a person.
Rebecca Borman, same tribal council that that Jenny was voted out.
There is the Brad
Verada, and that's the last one. So very good job filling that out. This is back when they used to have pre-jury people on or pre-merge people on the jury, which is why this is a tough question. That was
the whole merge. Okay.
Yeah, you did get you guys did get the whole merge.
Jury people. That's hard.
Yeah.
So
I almost said Becky.
Yeah, so that was a quicker list, and we're going to do the last list. We have one more list left before we get to round 2. Nobody's getting eliminated, so Sasha, you were down a couple points, but you could even lose this round and still make it to round 2. Everyone's going to the next round.
Love it.
So one year ago in Survivor history, Lauren Beck was eliminated from the game at the Final 4 when she lost the fire making challenge to Detective Dean. 12 other players in Survivor history have been eliminated due to losing a fire-making challenge at Tribal Council. Name these players. So it's people that have been eliminated due to losing a fire-making challenge at Tribal Council. It's going to be Mary, Jason, Sasha. That's the order for this round.
Okay, I'm going to go with Sandra.
Sandra is correct.
The aforementioned Sandra. Okay.
Jason.
Give me Devin Pinto.
Devin Pinto is correct. Goes to Sasha.
Oh my God. I literally can't remember their names. I know what they look like too. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Give you a few more seconds to give me an answer.
Would you accept the description, Jordan?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not fair. Because I remember Dom picks her, the military woman. Oh my god. He goes like, "You're going in," and then massages her neck. Oh my god. It's fine.
All right, I don't think I could accept the military. I know who you're
No,
talking
it's
about,
fine.
but unfortunately, you're not going to gain any points on this list. It goes back to Mary.
Rick Devens.
Rick Devens is correct. Second time he was eliminated that season. And Jason.
Give me Maddie.
Maddie from Survivor Gabon is correct. It is 2-2 on this round. Mary, you're up.
Shoot, my mind is going blank. Fire.
We beat this.
I'll give you 3 more seconds to give me an answer. I need a name.
I don't know. Did Sari ever lose fire? I don't remember.
Sari did lose fire making. Sari is correct.
Wow.
So you just the last time
Hanging in there.
Jason, you're up.
Me, Sarah from last season.
Sarah from last season is correct.
Shoot. Yeah, you caught me with the last season thing. No, I have no idea. I got nothing else.
Okay, so Mary is out. Jason, again, you went after Mary in this game, so you will have a chance to answer here. To give 2 answers.
I want to say her name was Tracy. It was the same one Sasha was trying to get.
No, it's not.
I don't think that's right.
What?
Unfortunately, Tracy, I could think of Tracy Hughes Wolf, but she did not lose on a fire making challenge. So Rob, let's see if by the way, the score right now, the score is Sasha has 2 points, Mary has 9, and Jason has 8.
Okay. So Bobby John
is correct. He was the first.
Oh.
The only one not at the final 4.
Then let me go backwards here. Angela is the woman.
Angela.
Oh
my God.
Angela Perkins is the one that you were thinking of.
Believe her name is Kara.
Kara K. David versus Goliath, correct?
Wow.
Yeah. Then let's see. Well, let's go to then Rodney Lavoie Jr.
Rodney Lavoie did lose fire making, and his knuckles.
I believe Sydney also lost the fire making.
Yeah,
so Aubrey, correct? And Survivor co-run, and we're missing one. We are missing one.
One more, and then I don't want to spend too much time on it. I don't know off the top of my head.
Wait.
Yeah.
Bobby John, never mind.
What's the season?
It was the second one in Palau, the late Jen Lion.
There was another one from Palau.
Yeah. Okay. There
So
you go.
we have as I said before, Mary is in first with 9 points. Jason is in second with 8. Sasha is in third with 2 points. And now we're going to go to
Hold on. Now we're going to take a moment and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. Speaking of fire, why don't we talk a little bit about our sponsor? Those are our friends over at Truff, makers of fine hot sauce. Look at this thing. Yeah, hot sauce. Hella hot sauce. A little ghost pepper to burn your mouth off here. Truff. Check this out. This fancy box. This looks like you're getting like an iPhone in this box. This is white truffle infused hot sauce. Truff. Truff, as in fantastic. A luxury hot sauce to make every meal 5 stars, crafted with a signature blend of red chili, black truffle, organic agave nectar, and savory spices. And each bottle ships pristinely packaged and ready to gift, topped with Truff's eye-catching black diamond-shaped lid, hinting, and the truffle-infused treasure inside. It's more than hot sauce. It's a showstopper. It's like nothing you ever tried before, that it is going to make your jaw drop with its bright chili kick and rich undercurrent of savory truffle, balanced with a dash of sweetness from agave nectar. Looking for an excellent holiday gift? Mary, have you started your holiday shopping yet?
Not quite.
Not quite. Look, to pick up some truff. It's truff, hot sauce, jalapeno forward blend for those who can never get enough heat. Like Sydney said, we're out here in Korong. I don't think we can handle any more heat. That's what you'll say. Truff. Yeah, with truff, premium white truff hot sauce. There's a truff variety pack as well. Truff has been featured on the Today Show, Good Morning America, Rachel Ray, Food Network, Food and Wine, and now on TWISH Ultimate Trivia. See for yourself why Truff is the biggest hot sauce on Instagram and TikTok. Get 10% off site-wide when you use promo code RHAP at truff.com. That's 10% off, including White Truff VIP box and Truff Variety Pack just in time for the holidays. Shop at Truff, TRUFFF, as in fantastic.com. Use promo code RHAP. All right.
Sauce, baby.
Sauce, baby. Yeah.
You can't do it with everything, Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think that one works as well, but that does sound delicious, though. I would use that. Okay, so we're going to go to round two. Everyone is still in the game. This is going to be called Portmanteaus. They are Survivor Portmanteaus. I am going to give you 2 bits of Survivor trivia. And by the way, this game comes from Grace Leader, who has been helping me behind the scenes come up with creative game ideas, and this is one of them. So I'm going to give you 2 bits of Survivor trivia. An example might be I could give you a contestant from Survivor Edge of Extinction and the name of Survivor Season 40. And what would it be?
Okay, let's see. All right, let's talk this through.
It would actually be the name of Survivor 40, and then the name of the Edge of Extinction contestant.
Okay, Survivor 40 and the Edge of Extinction contestant. Okay.
Planners no, that's not right.
Jordan, what are we looking for here?
We're looking for winners at War Dog. So I think that's a good example of how these pieces of trivia will come together.
Lord.
So we're going to be combining 2 ideas here to make a third thing.
Correct.
Winners.
They do this on. I know you said you were looking for more B&B than Jeopardy. This is a game that they often play on Jeopardy, Portmanteaus, but I think it's more B&B style trivia here. So the way that this game is going to work, we have the comment section here. You're going to buzz in. Whoever is the first one to buzz in, you don't have to do your name. You could just do like the first letter of your name if you want. You could actually have it in the bar if you want to do that. And the first person who buzzes in will get to answer the question. If that person is incorrect, I'll go to the second person who buzzes in. If they're both incorrect, I'll go to the third person. I have 10 of these. You get a point for a correct answer.
All right.
So the first one, let's just see if you guys under the private chat, you should be able to buzz in, right?
Okay. All right. So I think for the podcast listeners, why don't we have yell your name as well?
Okay. That works too. But I'm going to go.
We'll defer to the private chat for a tiebreaker, but just for the sake of the people listening at home. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching the chat. But yes, if you want to buzz in, yell your name as well. So the first one. Survivor Samoa's prophetic dreamer and the location of Survivor's very first season.
Mary.
Okay, I have Mary has buzzed in first.
Okay. Yes.
Cow Borneo?
It is not Cow Borneo. Survivor. We have Survivor Samoa's prophetic dreamer and the location of Survivor's first season. You cannot buzz in again. Once you buzz in, you can't answer. You don't lose a point though.
Jason
is up.
Sham Borneo
gets the point. Shambo, the prophetic dreamer.
Yes.
So Jason, with that point, you have tied the game up. Okay.
Well done. Okay.
Second Survivor Portmanteau. A Goliath who's a fan of wine and what Katie Collins drew to send her home. A Goliath who's a fan of wine
Mary.
and what Katie Collins drew. Mary has buzzed in.
Mike Whiterock.
Mike Whiterock is correct, and you get a point, Mary.
Are you a fan of Mike Whiterock, Mary? Mike White, School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to go to the next one. Number 3. Wendell Holland's starting tribe on Survivor Ghost Island and a blood versus water redemption returner.
Can you say that again?
Wendell Holland's starting tribe on Survivor Ghost Island and a blood versus water redemption returner. I think we're going to buzz this one out. The correct answer is... let's see if Rob can get it.
Yeah. Is it...
I'm awful with tribes.
Navitas?
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again?
Is it Navitas?
It is Navitina Wesson. Tina Wesson returned on Survivor Blood versus Water, and Naviti was...
Oh, no, hold on. I should get credit for it. No. A blood versus water returning.
Oh, okay. So you know what? I will say, like, a returner... I was thinking, okay, Venus did technically return to Survivor.
Yeah.
So I guess that in a way that is correct. That's not what I was looking for.
In a way, it is also correct.
Okay.
Rob's broken the game.
All right.
But unfortunately, Rob, you cannot gain points in this round anyway. Okay, so we're going to go to number 4. Nobody gets any points on that one, including me.
Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. You're racing through this.
Am I racing through? I thought I was going too slow.
Yeah. Let's stop down here for a second. Jordan, what's the score here?
God.
Okay, so we have a tie in first place with Mary and Jason each have 9 points. Sasha is at a distant 2 points. It would take a...
Mike Whiterock?
What? You got a point for that? Oh, sorry. It is 10-9. You're right, Mary.
Why we have to... Okay.
I will tell you my system here. I have Mary's number, which is 9, written from the previous round, and now I'm doing tally marks, and I didn't add her tally marks. I have the score.
Oh, okay.
Well, why isn't there a scorekeeper on this line?
Why it was a mistake then?
But Jason's is correct.
It'll help.
Jason's is correct. It is 10-9 to 2. Mary is in the lead.
Okay. All right.
Sasha, you basically kind of need to run the table here. So no pressure.
I'm just here, to have fun. It's fine.
You're gonna have fun, Sasha. That's
exactly.
right.
And we're not kicking you off. You'll still be here. Okay, we're going to number 4 of Survive Portmanteaus. The blue collar tribe in Survivor Worlds Apart, and the woman who became insta-famous before her season aired.
Okay. Survivor Worlds Apart.
The blue collar tribe in Worlds Apart, and the woman who became insta-famous before her season aired. Mary, was that a buzz for this?
I think so. Mary,
that is a buzz. That is a buzz.
I don't know if this is right because it doesn't sound like a great portmanteau. Escamecarake.
Escamecarake is a good portmanteau, and it is correct. So, Mary, you get the point. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
A bit of a reach.
Yeah, a bit of a reach there.
Yeah.
It's a portmanteau. Why is that a reach?
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to number 5. Mary has increased her lead. A season where the tribes were split by both gender and age, and the nickname of a finalist in Survivor World Apart.
What was the second part of that?
So we have a season where the tribes were split by gender and age, and the nickname of a finalist in Survivor Worlds Apart.
Oh, a finalist.
I think Rob knows it. Unfortunately, I am buzzing this one. Rob, what is the answer?
Is it Panama Sea?
Panama Sea is correct.
Oh, God.
All right, we're going to question number 6.
Panama Sea.
That's a
better portmanteau.
It is a good portmanteau. That's I was talking to Grace yesterday. That's one of my favorite ones. This is number 6. A season where the contestants risked taco overload, and a player who's hosting a Zoom Survivor holiday party this weekend.
Oh, taco overload.
A season where the contestants risk taco overload, and a player who's hosting a Zoom Survivor holiday party this weekend.
up on my Zoom Survivor news.
Yeah, that's not really social or the Survivor history. It's more
a plug.
social
It's a
media.
plug.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I'm hosting a trivia breakout.
Oh wait! You're plugging your own thing.
It was a plug.
It's a plug.
Plug.
Hey, we said that some of these games weren't going to be straight up Survivor trivia.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, but
I don't
unfortunately
even
we're not.
remember the Taco Overload part.
Okay, so Taco Overload. Rob, do you know the answer to this one?
Yeah. Is it San Juan del Surrey Field?
That is correct. San Juan del Surrey or San Juan del Surrey Fields. Very good. Yeah, Taco Overload was a west line from San Juan del Surrey, hosting a Zoom Survivor holiday weekend. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up. Okay, we're going to question number 7. Mary has an 11-9-2 lead over Jason and Sasha. So, question number 7: the first name of a San Juan del Sur juror who had the harshest words for Missy, and the first twist introduced. Sorry, let me read this one again. That was bad. The first name of a San Juan del Sur juror who had the harshest words for Missy, and the twist first introduced in season 22.
Oh, Jason.
Jason has buzzed in.
Redemption Island.
Redemption Island is correct. Jason gets the point. Tightening up the game. He is down by 1. We have 3 of these left. So Jason or Mary can both take this. Sasha, you could be the spoiler here. You could get the rest of these points. Question number 8. The comptroller of Slamtown and the guy who idled out his own son.
Can you repeat it one more time?
The comptroller of Slamtown and the guy who idled out his own son.
Why am I not being able to make this fit together?
Unfortunately, we're not going to gain any points on this. Rob, do you know the answer to this one?
It's Christian Hubick Keith Nail.
Christian Hubick Keith Nail is correct.
Nail.
Yes.
I wasn't getting the last name.
Yeah,
I had Keith Nail and Christian Hubicki. I couldn't make them fit together.
I want to be like Christian Nail.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, Christian who? What?
Yeah,
So Keith
Christian
Nail
Hubicki.
on Survivor San Juan del Sur played an idol, and his son went home west. We've a lot of West talk in this quiz so far. So we're going to go to question number 9, and just the stakes here. It is an 11-10 game. Sasha has 2 points. So Jason, you need to do some work here on the last 2 questions. The full name of a contestant who appeared on Survivor Nicaragua and Survivor Caramoan, and the name of the men's tribe from Survivor Vanuatu.
Oh my god. Men's tribe. Oh wait.
Can you repeat that again?
Yep. The full name of a contestant who appeared on both Survivor Nicaragua and Survivor Caramoan, and the name of the men's tribe from Survivor Vanuatu. I'll give you 3 more seconds. Anyone's going to buzz in.
Oh, got it.
That's a buzz.
Brenda Lopevi.
Brenda Lopevi is correct. And that gives you your 12th point. It is 12-10. Unfortunately, we don't even need to go to the last one because the scores are going to be like we're only eliminating one anyway. So should we do the last one, Rob? You want to do it for fun? I know this is a contentious issue for you because I always read too many questions like when the game's over because it's fun. Okay, the last one. A player who thought that T-Bird's vote actually belonged to Kelly Goldsmith, and the location of the Sugar Shack.
Lexile Island.
Lexile Island, Jason is correct. You get the point. Okay, nice. So our final scores after the first 2 rounds. Sasha, you are in 3rd place with 2 points. Mary has 12 points. And Jason has 11 points, which means that Mary is going to get the advantage now that Sasha is being eliminated. So Sasha, sorry, you have been eliminated. There's the bell. Siege, baby, you're out. Siege, baby.
Oh my god.
All right, so Jordan, I don't know if we set up at the top of the show how this is going to work now that there's an elimination.
So the fact that we have an elimination now, we have 2 contestants left. We have Jason and Mary. Sasha, you are not going anywhere. You're still here. You're going to have a role to do. We're going to play 2 more games before we get to the final round. In this next game, you're actually not going. Your role is actually going to, if you would like, is going to be to help me keep score because we know I need that. But in the next game after that, there will be a chance where you will get to help Mary on a question to gain a point.
Sorry,
So,
Mary.
We are wiping the slate clean. It is 0-0, Mary versus Jason. I'm putting your names on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I'm going to write down
I like
here.
this. This is like when I play in Mario Party that now Mary has picked up an ally with an extra dice block.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many fire tokens do we get for this?
You get 0. We're back to 0, baby.
Yeah. But think of Sasha as your friend out on the edge of extinction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you all the good vibes.
Great.
Give you an advantage too. Okay.
All right. So this game is going to be called the Outlast game. As you know, on Survivor, you have to outplay, and outlast. And we're going to be talking about who outlasted who when it comes to players from different seasons. So the way that this game is going to work, I will give you 2 players who were voted out this week in Survivor history and the seasons they played on. You have to tell me who placed better out of the 2. If a player returned to the game after being voted out, their placement is where they ultimately finished. I will give you 45 seconds each to earn as many points as possible. So the way that this is going to work, Mary, your first advantage is that you get to decide who's going first. You could pick either you or Jason.
Jason can go first.
Jason is going to go first. And what I'm actually going to have Mary do, not yet, is I'm going to have her take her headphones out while we're playing this game because there are I'm actually using a random generator to come up with these matchups. And it's possible that there will be some repeating names, probably not repeating matchups, but there will be some repeating names on this list. And it could potentially
Jason, are you clear of what's happening right now?
Me?
Yes.
I haven't finished telling you the rules yet.
I just want to make sure.
Jason will have 45 seconds. I'm going to read matchups, and I will say either correct or incorrect after he gives me an answer. And Sasha, your job for this one is to tally the score. Every time Jason gets an answer,
so this is
he gets one right.
How many he can answer in 45 seconds?
In 45 seconds. And Rob, do you want to be the timer?
I can be. Why did you end up on 45 seconds? I feel like
because I couldn't decide between 30 seconds and a minute, and I decided to split the difference.
So my answer will be who finished last, right?
Who finished better. So if it's like a first place versus a second place, which it won't be, it's not anybody who came in first or second place. But if it is a first place versus second place, you would say the first place.
Okay.
And there's none of them are ties, so it's always going to be one or the other.
All right. Okay. You tell me when you're ready to go. I'll start
Rob,
the timer.
If you want to count me down.
Question. Yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
You read the question. I'll start the timer when you finish the first one.
Okay. So, Jason, we have Kimmy from Cambodia, Janet from Island of the Idols.
Janet.
Correct. Allison from David versus Goliath, Tina from Blood versus Water.
Allison.
That is incorrect. We have Parvati from Cook Islands, Keith from San Juan del Sur.
Keith.
Correct. Shambo from Samoa, Sundra from Cook Islands.
Sundra.
That is correct. We have Shambo from Samoa, Holly from Nicaragua.
Shambo.
That is incorrect. We have Jay versus Millennials versus Gen X, Ted from Thailand.
Ted.
Correct. Davey from David versus Goliath, Baylor from San Juan. Okay, so that one, the answer was Baylor, who came in 5th place. Davey came in 6th. So, Sasha, how many points did Jason get in that game?
4.
4 points for Jason. So that will is 4-0. And Mary, you can put on your headphones now. She can't hear.
Okay.
Am I taking mine off?
You don't have to take off your headphones now because you went first. You're not going anymore in this game. So Mary, Jason, I'm actually not going to tell you how many points Jason got.
This is going to be bad.
You got this. You got
reset the randomizer. Okay.
Oh.
Just reset. Okay.
What's the name of this game?
This game is called the Outlast game. I think we can come up with a better name. Well, what do you want to call it? Who outlasted who? That was my working title for
Let me think about it during this 45 seconds.
Okay. So Jason, Jason has a point total, which I will not repeat. Mary, your 45 seconds will start after I read the first question. So again, you're saying who placed higher on the season that I tell you the person played. Okay. We have Sierra in Blood versus Water, Dara in Pearl Islands.
Dara.
Correct. Brandon in South Pacific, Denise in China.
Denise.
Correct. Dan, Nicaragua, Parvati in Cook Islands.
Dan?
Correct. Parvati, Cook Islands, David, Millennials versus Gen X.
David?
Correct. Jan in Thailand, Helen in Thailand.
Jan?
Correct. Kimmy, Cambodia, Sundra in Cook Islands.
Sandra.
Correct. Jane, Nicaragua, Lauren, Island of the Idols.
Okay, stop.
I don't know.
So that one, that would have been Lauren, who came in fourth. Jane came in sixth. Sasha, how many points did Mary get in that game?
6.
6 points from Mary. So, Mary, do you think that Jason had more or less than you?
I think he had more.
He had 4. So you were in the lead by 2 points.
I felt like I was going real slow. Nicaragua and like Thailand. How am I supposed to remember anything from Thailand?
I don't know. It's a good season.
No, I only got halfway through, and then I just listened to the podcast for the rest.
Hey, it's the luck of the draw. My friend Ben made a very nice matchup generator for me, and that's what came up. So I feel like Sundra is coming up a lot in this quiz.
Yeah.
Her ears ringing somewhere. What would you like? What about Outlast Stand?
Outlast Stand.
Or Avatar: The Outlast Airbender.
I don't think that fits. I don't know if that fits the theme.
Okay. All right. We'll keep working on it.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Mary has a 6-4 lead. In this game, Sasha, you are not going to be the scorekeeper. I'm going to do the scorekeeping for this, even though you'd probably do a much better job. And the way that this game is going to work, I am going to give you certain seasons. This game is called Name That Survivor. Pretty self-explanatory. I am going to give you seasons that this survivor played. So if I gave you seasons, 3 and 8.
Oh, number wise.
Yes, I'm giving you the numbers, not the names of the season. So if I give you 3 and 8, then the answer one of the potential answers would be Lex. Some of these have multiple correct answers. So like 3 and 8 could be Lex, Big Tom. It would not be Ethan though, because Ethan played Survivor 40 and I did not give you 40. So it has to be the exact seasons that this person played. Okay. So I want so Sasha, your role in this game, the way that this is going to work, it's going to be just like the game where you had to buzz in. You will buzz in the comments section. Before each, there will be the first question. Mary will automatically go to Mary, and Mary, you will be able to talk out your answer with Sasha. It'll be untimed. You and Sasha could collaborate. And Sasha, we're going to start this game. We're going to do 10 of these matchups. And Sasha, you were going to start the game by giving me a number between 1 and 15. That will decide the order of this game.
So she has a lifeline to Sasha, or she has unlimited access to Sasha?
So her advantage is that she has Sasha for her first answer. It will be untimed. Jason won't be able to buzz in, and Mary will be able to collaborate with Sasha on the first answer. And then after that, Sasha becomes a spectator once again. So Sasha, give me a number from 1 through 15.
13.
13. So
you're lucky.
The numbers are, and Jason, you cannot buzz into this one, 10, 11, 20.
Okay, so we got Palau.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10, 11, Guatemala, and 20. Okay, so 10 and 11, the only two people from those two were Bobby, John, and Stephanie, and then 20, so Stephanie.
Yeah.
Stephanie is correct. Mary gets the point. And now we will have our regular buzzing. So we're going to go to the next one.
Sasha, you were very supportive of Mary during that one.
That's why I came. Yeah,
that's like when what's his name who won the first million? Carpenter, David Carpenter, not David Carpenter.
Oh yeah, when he called his dad.
He called his dad to tell him that he was going to win
James Carpenter. I feel like it was the same.
It might have been
the horror guy.
Might have been James Carpenter. That sounds.
The guy with the glasses. Yes, him.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is big now. This is the final round before the bonus rounds, correct?
This is the final round before the bonus, and we are doing 10 of these. Mary has a 7-4 lead. Jason definitely has enough time to catch up.
I ain't catching up.
The next one we have. Let me just put an X here so I know where we started. 22, 26, 34.
Jason.
Yep, Jason's buzzed.
Tyson.
Tyson is incorrect. Mary, you have 3 seconds to give me an answer. 22, 26, 34.
I don't know.
It is, Rob, do you know it?
Andrea.
Andrea Belke is correct. Next one. 19, 20, 22.
Jason.
Oh,
Jason.
Shoot, I know.
Russell.
Russell Hance is correct. You get.
That's right.
Okay. We go to 13, 16, 20.
Oh shoot. 13.
Jason.
Jason has buzzed in.
James.
James is correct. Parvati also would have been correct.
Yes.
Actually, sorry. No, James is incorrect.
Yeah.
James is incorrect. No, Parvati is the correct answer. So we go to the next one. 32, 34, 38.
Jason.
Jason.
Kelly Wentworth.
Kelly Wentworth is incorrect.
Mary,
Yes.
is that Aubrey?
Aubrey is correct. Mary gets a point. And just where we are now, Mary, you have an 8-5 lead, and we're going to the next one. We have
Sheehan.
Sheehan for
He's at 8-5.
oh my god.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
correct,
I
Rob.
know.
You get a bonus. Rob gets a bonus, but no, I'm kidding. Rob doesn't get a bonus for that. I was very confused for a second.
Rob's crushing it. I don't want to go against him today.
Yeah, Rob's on a good little streak here. Okay, we have 2, 8,
Did a
20.
shot of hot sauce before we came on.
Buzz, Mary,
Mary has buzzed.
Tina. Oh nope, that's
Tina
wrong.
is incorrect. Jason, you have a chance to get a point.
Yep. It's
2, 8, and 20. Colby.
Colby is correct. Jerry also would have been correct. So we have an 8-6 game. We have done 6 of these, so we have 4 left. I'm just going to put a little space here so I know when to stop. Okay. 13, 16, 25.
Mary.
Mary has buzzed.
Penner.
Penner is correct. Mary gets the point. 13, 20, 27.
Jason.
Jason.
Candace.
Candace is correct. We have a 9-7 game, and we have 2 left. So, Jason, you need to get these final 2 points in order to go to the final round against Rob.
So nerve-wracking.
The pressure is very much on. Okay. 27, 31, 34.
$31.
27, 31, 34.
Jason.
Jason has buzzed.
No, this is wrong. I was going to say Jeremy, but that's wrong.
I need a quick guess. So, yeah, Jeremy is incorrect. Mary, you have a chance to get a point here.
Vetus.
Vetus is incorrect. Rob, do you know the answer?
Sierra.
Sierra Easton is correct. And we have one more. Jason, unfortunately, you can't win, but we will play the 10th point. 12, 16, 20, 34.
12.
12, 16, 20, 34.
I know where this is going.
All right. So unfortunately, you've run out of time. Rob, do you know this one?
I believe it's San Juan del Surrey Field.
San Juan del Surrey Field is correct. So that means that
Does
Mary,
she have anything going on this week?
yes, she does, as we know. Yeah, and I will be hosting trivia there too, going worldwide. Okay, so Mary, you have won the game 9-7. Jason, unfortunately, you were out. You cannot get the win on the
Congrats,
first TWISH Ultimate Quiz, but you'll get to stick around. Unfortunately, you guys don't really. There's no advantages in the second round or in the third round. So
I think crash and burn against Rob.
You think there should be? Can we come up with some on the fly?
I think Mary should get 2 lifelines in the bonus round.
I don't know if Mary needs lifelines based on.
And it's really just one lifeline.
Doesn't
Please,
have to use them.
be honest.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So the way that the final round is going to work, it's going to be sort of similar to the old version of the This Week in Survivor History quiz. It's going to be more like traditional trivia questions. However, it is not multiple choice. The big difference is that there are 8 questions and there are 4 categories. Each category has 2 questions. So Mary, as the guest. Actually, sorry, Rob, as the guest, Mary, you'll get to have a chance to answer the first question, but Rob is going to choose the category. The way that this works, after the category is chosen, I will give the other player a chance to answer the question for 1 point. They could either play or pass after they hear the question. If you play and you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get a strike against you. And if you pass, it goes to the other player. However, if you pass to Rob and he gets the question right, he will get 2 points. If he gets it wrong, he will still get 1 strike against him. You could always pass it back to the original person. You can't pass it more than twice on a question. It could only get passed back to the original person. If you pass it back to the original player and they are correct, they will get 3 points. And if they get it wrong, they will get an X. The way
are you following this?
It'll become clear as we're playing, I think. I think you guys will get it.
I'm a little lost.
I think you'll be fine. So the way that
you ask me questions, and then I'll just try to see if I know the answer or not.
Yeah.
So when you pass, are you do you get to like take a shot and then pass, or no? You just
if you get a question wrong, you get a strike. The winning player in this game will be the person who has the most points at the end of the game, or if a player has 3 strikes against them, that player automatically loses. The first player to have 3 strikes against them. So a wrong answer is a strike. If you have 3 wrong answers, even if the other player has fewer points, they will win the game.
Okay. All right. How many questions are there?
We have 8 questions.
8 questions. Okay.
Yes. So the categories that we have for you today are jury questions.
If you don't know it, you should pass.
If you don't know it, you should pass, but you also risk the other person then getting more points on the question.
But then if I pass to Mary and she gets right, do I get a strike? Or she just
if
gets
you
points?
pass to Mary and she gets it right, she'll get 2 points and you will not get a strike. You don't get a strike for passing. You only get a strike for getting a wrong answer.
Can she pass it back to me? No.
She can pass it back to you, but then you would have a chance to get 3 points. If you get it wrong, you'll get a strike. If you're right, you'll get 3 points.
Okay. So I would get more points for answering the question right after I passed it to Mary. She passed it back to me. Correct.
And I think there is some emergent strategy that could end up coming out of this game based on the passing. We'll see. So our categories today, we have jury questions, final exiles, name that season, and loved ones. And Rob, Mary is the guest. She will have the first shot at the first question. So you will be the one who will pick the first category.
Can I hear the categories one more time?
Yep. We have jury questions, final exiles, name that season, and loved ones.
Let me go with loved ones.
Okay, so loved ones.
Channel my Bryce Isaiah.
Yeah, and the question that Mary will have the first shot at: who won the Survivor Nicaragua Loved Ones Challenge and used the reward as an opportunity to make a final 3 deal, which did not end up coming to fruition?
Nicaragua.
Your favorite season.
Yeah. Oh, but Rob probably knows it. That's a problem. Who won the Loved Ones Challenge? I don't want to strike. I'm gonna pass it.
So Mary is passing to Rob. So Rob, if you are correct, you get 2 points. If you want to pass to Mary, she will get 3 points if she knows it.
But if she doesn't know it, she gets a strike?
She gets a strike.
Okay. And if I get it wrong, I'll get a strike.
Correct.
Okay. I have a guess. I don't know it for sure. I'm going to pass it back to Mary.
Mary is passed back to you. You must answer the question. If you're right, you get 3 points. If you're wrong, you get a strike.
Yeah, see, this is his plan. Okay. All right.
Can
you repeat the question one more time? I understand the part about it's the person who won the challenge, but
no problem. Who won the Survivor Nicaragua Loved Ones Challenge and used the reward as an opportunity to make a final 3 deal, which did not end up coming to fruition?
Okay. So either that's a hint that they didn't make it to final 3 or that they made it to final 3, but they just didn't end up with those people. Okay, let me think. I don't even know when this happened in the game. They happen later now, but they used to happen a little bit earlier. Or is it the opposite? Not sure. That doesn't help me at all. Okay, let's think of some people. Could it have been Judd? Maybe. Who else is in the game? Who came? Could have been Chase. Ooh, that seems more likely. Sash, Holly, Dan Limbo. I don't think Dan Limbo won. I'm gonna rule Dan Limbo out. Jane won a bunch of challenges too. Ben Reed. Oh, okay. Now I'm down between Ben. I feel like it was.
Can Mary go to a lifeline?
I'll if we're allowing lifelines, I will. Are we doing this? Are we doing lifeline?
I think she could go to either Sasha or Jason. Not both of them. Like one Sasha and one Jason.
I'll give both players one lifeline.
Okay.
So Mary, do you want to use your lifeline?
And then I get the other one. I get the other person.
Strike. But if I get it right, I get 3 points. Okay. This is a flat out.
You can't pass this one. You have to answer it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna guess. And if I get the strike, I'm gonna get the strike. I'm gonna guess that it's my country music man, Chase Rice.
So Chase Rice, if you're wrong, you get a strike. If you're right, you get 3 points. Mary, you have a 3-0 lead. Congratulations.
Oh, yay.
Podcast now.
Yeah. I would have guessed Sash because I feel like that Sash seems like the kind of guy that might cut a shady deal.
Yeah,
so Holly Hoffman was the one who sort of got screwed. Sash was one of the people who won the reward. It was Sash, Holly, and Chase. So, okay. Mary, you were choosing the next category.
You know that?
Like Sundra only question.
I did know that actually.
You knew that.
Well, you got it right with Apple Lifeline.
Yeah, but I would have been more sure.
That's true. But now you have a 3-point lead and you still have your lifeline.
Okay.
So Mary, you were choosing the category. Rob is going to go first.
Are there unlimited questions in each category, or will the category run dry?
Two questions for each category. Okay. So if you can choose the second loved ones, that will end the category. Or you could go to jury questions, final exiles, or name that season.
Right. Let's go final exiles because I don't even know what that means.
Final exiles. After losing the Cook Islands Final 6 Reward Challenge, who was sent to Exile Island by the challenge winner, becoming the last exile inhabitant of the season? And Rob, this goes to you first.
I'm going to pass it to Mary.
No. Mary, it has been passed to you. You have a 3-0 lead after losing the Cook Islands Final 6 Reward Challenge, who was sent to Exile Island by the challenge winner, becoming the last exile inhabitant of that season.
I'm going to use my lifeline.
Okay. Are you going to call Jason or Sasha?
Jason, you knew the last question. Do you know anything about Cook Islands?
Okay, we're going. Mary is calling Jason. Jason, we have Mary here, and she's going for $1 million. Okay, but seriously, you have a chance. So, Jason, whatever answer you say here does not lock in for Mary. So you can be right or wrong. Mary will have a chance if she wants to use it. But remember, if Mary, if you pass it, Rob could also use that information. I'm gonna go Adam. So Jason is saying Adam from Survivor Cook Islands.
And you said this was the reward challenge?
So this was the final 6 reward. The winner of the reward got to send somebody to Exile Island. This person ended up being the last exile of the season.
Using some logic, this could be wrong, but I think this might have been the hot tub reward, in which case we could rule out Yul, Ozzy, and Parvati because they were at the hot tub reward. So based on my Sundra knowledge from before, we've got Sundra, Becky, Adam, and somebody else. So it might be Adam. That sounds promising. Let's go with that. Sure.
We're going with Adam. I can tell you that it's not Sandra. Your logic was correct that the other 3 were on the reward, and it was not Becky. So it was Adam. And since Rob passed, you get 2 points. Mary, you have a 5-0 lead going into question number 3. Rob, you get to choose the next category. And that was Final Exiles. We have 3 questions. Final Exiles. Name that season.
Roll my sleeves up here. How about some jury questions for Frail Mary?
Okay, jury questions for Frail Mary. At the final tribal council, which Thailand juror used the occasion to ask trivia questions about their own personal life in order to cast their vote? Iceman Brian faltered, while Diamond in the Rough Clay passed this test with flying colors. Another Thailand question. I know you said you love Thailand.
I don't know anything about Thailand, but the problem is I bet Rob does. Do I take a wild guess? I'm not even sure who was there. I have a guess, but I don't even know if they were on the jury.
Can I ask a question? If Mary is wrong, is the question then over with a strike, or do I then get a chance to answer it?
If Mary is wrong, it would be over with a strike.
This seems like something that a young person would do, but I don't even know if there were any young people besides Sheehan on this season. And I don't think it was Sheehan. I'm going to pass. But,
okay, Rob, you can gain 2 points with the correct answer here. So this is the final tribal council. Which Thailand juror used the occasion to ask trivia questions about their own personal life?
I gotta go for it. Strike Schmike, Dr. Mike. If I need to give him catch up, I'm going to say it's Penny.
Penny Ramsey is correct. Rob, you get 2 points. This is one of my biggest pet peeves in Survivor history. When
Thieves, baby.
I don't like the personal trivia question. I mean, to me, that doesn't prove social game. I think that just proves like how many random facts you memorized about somebody. But whatever. Okay.
I was almost gonna guess Penny because that's the only other young person I could think of on the season. But I thought they were out like 3rd, so I don't even know.
No, Penny was like mid jury. Erin was like one of these pre-merge. Well, she was like after the fake merge on the jury people. So it is a 5-2 game. That was jury questions 1. So Mary, you are going to choose the next category for Rob. We have all 4 categories are still available.
Let's go back to loved ones.
Okay, loved ones, and we are going. It is Rob's chance to answer the question. And we're going to Survivor Guatemala, which this episode is not even this week in Survivor history, but it technically ended last week in Survivor history. But it's the first Ultimate Twitch. I had to put a Guatemala question in here. With a winning bid of $880, who bought a visit from their loved one at the Survivor Guatemala auction?
$880 seems like a lot of money. That's a lot of cash for the loved ones auction. I am going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say it was Judd.
You're going to say Judd. 1 point if you're right, a strike if you're wrong. It was Judd. Judd won the auction. He pulled his money with talking with T-Bird legend Cindy Hall, and that's back when they used to allow people to pool money at the auction. So it is a 5-3 game, and Judd actually gave the reward to. He was able to pick 2 people. He picked Cindy and Stephanie, so they got their loved ones too.
Mindy Hall.
Yeah, Mindy Hall was there, and
this was different than the other food reward Judd won, where he got a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, he got to allocate the menu in that one, which he won that one too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is 5-3. Loved ones is out. No more loved ones questions. We have jury questions, Final Exiles, and name that season. Rob, you were choosing the category.
Okay. How about more jury questions for Mary?
Okay, jury questions. So, Mary, I hope you like Philippines better than Survivor Thailand. Which Survivor Philippines juror name-dropped Philip Shepard at Final Tribal Council, displaying their own Survivor trivia prowess?
Could have been lots of people. Oh, but... Okay. I'm gonna guess Malcolm.
Malcolm is incorrect. So that is the first strike. Rob, you don't get any points, but do you know the answer to this question?
Wait, I thought I did get points if Mary gets a strike.
If she gets it wrong, a strike ends the question.
Yeah, I knew that Rob would get it if I gave it to him, so I just wanted to guess.
I believe it's Jonathan Penner.
Jonathan Penner is correct. He says that he thinks that Philip Shepard is the only person who's gotten more votes in a season than him, which at the time is true. So we are going to so Mary, you got a strike there. You're 2 strikes away from losing the game, even though you were up by 2 points. And wait, who picked the category last time?
I did.
Rob picked the category. Mary, you were going to pick the category here. We have jury questions, Final Exiles, name that season.
Final Exiles.
Final Exiles. This will close out the category. On top of earning an advantage in the subsequent immunity challenge, the winner of the San Juan del Sur Final 5 reward challenge also exiled a player. Who did this challenge winner make the last exile inhabitant on that season?
This is for how many points?
This is for 1 if Mary gets it right, or she could pass. Or sorry, 1 if Rob gets it right. Mary picked the category.
And what's what?
I need like a dealer button for this.
Who did the exiling?
So
Who did the exile or who went to exile?
No, who went to exile. On top of earning an advantage in the subsequent immunity challenge, the winner of the San Juan del Sur Final 5 reward challenge also exiled a player. Who did this challenge winner make the last exile island inhabitant of that season?
Okay.
Who went to exile?
Natalie Anderson.
Natalie Anderson is incorrect. Mary, do you know the answer to this question?
Yeah, I believe that Keith won, and I think he exiled Jacqueline.
That is correct on both counts. So if you passed to Mary, she would have gotten 2 more points, but now you do both have 1 X against you, Mary. You still have 5-3 lead. And that closes out the exiles category. We have 1 more jury question, and then we have 2 name that season. So Mary, can I have the category?
Wait, there is another jury question?
No, sorry.
Didn't we do 2 already on the jury questions?
Yeah, already. Because we did the Penny one.
Yeah, we did 2. You're right. We did 2 on the jury questions.
Was that a theme, Penny and Penner?
That was not a theme, but it did work out that way. So yeah, we only have, you're right, we only have name that season left. We have 2 questions. Rob, you get to choose the category.
I'm going to go with name that season.
Name that season is the only category left. What is the only season in Survivor history to end with a 4-2-1 jury vote?
A 4-2-1. Okay, 4, 5, 6.
The only season in Survivor history to end 4-2-1.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. So 4-2-1. Oh no! I know this. Or wait, was it 6-0-1? Shoot! Now I'm confusing myself. Oh no! Why'd I just do that? No, I think I'm going to go with my instinct. I'm going with China. Survivor
China is correct, Mary. You get 1 point. You have 6. You have a 6-3 lead. And Mary, you get to choose the last category, which is going to be name that season. It's going to be for Rob. Rob needs 3 points to tie it up. So this question is for Rob. What is the only... That is the correct decision. So this will be Mary for 2 points. What is the only season in Survivor history in which the finale episode started with exactly 7 contestants who were still eligible to win the title of Sole Survivor?
7's a lot. I don't know. Was it? I guess I have to guess though, right? I only have 1 strike. Wait, isn't that kind of cheap? See, this is why
I think the game could be flawed here, Jordan.
I think going forward in the future, I think you maybe can get points after.
You should get points after. Yeah,
I think. It's not always going to be like in this situation.
Because if you get a lead, you should just sit on it and then get X's.
Yeah, because like right now, I could just guess.
Yeah, and then the game's over.
I win. Woo.
Hey, you could play it. You can make it more interesting and pass it here.
I don't want to pass it, but I also don't know the answer.
Yeah, I think that's going in my notes. After an X, you will get to gain points in the future.
I've got to assume that it's something recent. when you say there were 7 people left who were eligible, is that like, could any of those people be on edge of extinction?
It's 7 people who were still eligible who could still possibly win the title of Sole Survivor.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Rob know the answer? Wait, if he gets this right, does he win or does he tie?
He would tie you.
You know what? I'm going to pass because I don't know the answer.
You're going to pass.
Okay, all right.
Robbie, if you get this right, we will be going to a tiebreaker.
I have no clue.
So, I don't want to slow down the show too much, but I'm gonna say.
And you have a lifeline.
Oh, Sasha, what do you think?
I'm happy being the Vanna White, pointing and nodding. That's who I am.
Yeah. So I have it between 2 options here. But I'm gonna say it's 7
is so many.
Yeah. Actually, I have 3 options. I am going to say that it's how about South Pacific?
South Pacific is incorrect. It was only 6. Blood versus Water is the correct answer. So you get a strike, Rob. That's your second strike. Doesn't matter. Mary wins the quiz by a score of 6-3.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Mary.
That was intense.
Another TWISH title. TWISH Ultimate Trivia this time. Queen Tut is here. Yes.
Mary,
you
have won.
it.
You have won the game.
You did it.
Shake the seeds, baby.
That was surprisingly exhausting.
Yeah.
Mary, what is it? What are you going to do with the prize money? The $0 in prize money.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy some. What was it? Truff? Is that?
Truff.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think when I opened the box, I think it made a noise, and I'm trying to. That was really weird.
It looks like cologne or perfume or something.
Yeah. I was gonna say it looks like Robitussin, then, but it sounds very good. I would put that on food.
Yeah. Mary, for winning the inaugural TWISH Ultimate Trivia, you will get some Seeds Baby merch when it drops. How about that? The first official Seeds Baby T-shirt coming soon to the RHAP shop.
Seeds, baby.
Perfect. Love it. Love a Seeds Baby shirt.
Yes.
That almost makes up for the fact that I didn't know that was Jordan's quote for about 5 weeks after saying it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you've been saying it. You didn't know where it came from.
Yeah, well, I'd heard it on the podcast, but I had heard people kept talking about it on Big Brother podcast, so I thought it was someone on Big Brother would said it.
It's permeated the whole reality universe.
It is a seed that has grown. And,
I would like to thank my family for letting me stay up late as a child and watching Survivor 8 o'clock and then promptly turning off the TV when CSI came on. Thank you very much for starting off this fandom. I would like to thank all of you for witnessing this. I would like to thank Jason for his assistance on that question.
Let's check back in with Jason and Sasha. Hey, Jason, what did you think of TWISH Ultimate Trivia?
I loved it. It was great. Except for some of the random questions were a little crazy, but
a little too crazy.
Yeah, a little too crazy.
Which round? I want the honest feedback. I want to if there's anything we need to change. I know we need to change the scoring in the last round.
I know for me, I'm terrible with the tribe names. I hate those.
Tribe names.
Yeah.
And the numbered seasons, I hate as well. Give me the name of the season. I got that.
Would that game be too easy if it were just the names of the seasons?
No, I think it would be good.
You think it'd be
Jordan,
good?
Are you looking for people to? Are you looking for question writers to help out?
Yeah, if anyone has game ideas, question writers, I know Grace has a lot that are in the tank that we're gonna roll out. These aren't gonna be, they'll be different each week. Some of the games will repeat. We'll have like a rotation of games.
Open?
Yeah, my DMs are open. As Rob said, he wants this to be like the Price is Right, where we have different games every week.
Yeah,
we'll repeat if there's like a Plinko or another favorite that will come back.
Fan favorite, yes. Yeah. Sasha,
here's what I really want. I want someone to figure out a way to like combine Leanne Slavey and Reed trivia, so we could do a round called Reed Slavey. Like C's baby, it rhymes.
Oh boy!
But I haven't figured out a way to do that yet, and I don't know if we really need to.
I want to find a way to mash up Survivor and Office trivia, so we can get a nice Tanya Vance refrigeration question.
I, like I will say every time I watch The Office and I see Bob Vance, I think of Tanya Vance.
Sasha, what'd you think of TWISH Ultimate Trivia?
This was so much fun. I appreciated being able to watch. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was a lot of fun. I really liked the first round specifically, where it was a lot of naming. I think higher probability. Yeah, the
TWISH was really good.
Yes. Yeah. I forgot also that we want to call the bonus round the Death TWISH.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's good.
Yeah, I think the round names, TWISH list is good. Death TWISH is good. I think the other rounds, the names of the rounds could be better. Who outlasted who? Well, yeah, but that's secondary. Some people consider me a branding genius, so I think who knows? I might just dream one up.
Yeah. Okay. Sasha, what category would you be the best at trivia wise?
I was really like Survivor,
outside of Survivor, in the real world.
Yeah, real world. I think I'm really good at pop culture, in general. Yeah, and like rap music, and yes. I was on my college trivia team. We were the Whomping Willows, and we actually made it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yes, Sasha. If you are a pop culture expert, if there is to be a 2020 breakout stars of 2020 Brant Steele coming in the near future, who should be there?
Pop culture wise,
yes,
he's in jail, but Joe Exotic is my number one.
Tiger King
for sure. That was the first name that came to mind.
He is the king. He made 2020. Period.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's because you're biased from Oklahoma.
Right. You know, I might have met him a few times, but still.
Okay.
That seems like 5 years ago, though.
Yeah.
What about the Queen's Gambit chess player? What's her name? I just finished the whole series and I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
The actress or the character?
The character.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Or the actress.
Okay. All right. Jason, do you have any pitches that who should be on that list?
I actually run off of the friggin' 5 from the other day. I think Ted Lasso would be good on
Ted Lasso. I think should be there too.
That's a good smiling all the while he backstabs everybody, smiling and being positive. So.
That's right. All right.
Tony Vlachos won Survivor this year.
Perhaps could be. Okay.
Or the other Tony Fauci.
Ooh. Tony versus Tony. We could have like a Tony rival.
No, you need 3 tribes. Tony. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's hear where people can keep up. Sasha, fun size _04. What's next for you?
Yeah, I'm going to go back, watch some Survivor so that I don't get embarrassed again. But, Will Ferrell said, if you're not first, you're last. So it doesn't even matter. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. Okay. Sasha, thank you for coming on and helping us take out TWISH Ultimate Trivia for a test drive.
Thank you for having me.
Jason, you were so close. You were right there. What's next for you?
Just my usual, watching TV, having a good time.
What are you watching right now?
I'm a big challenge guy right now.
Yeah.
Huge.
Do you have a favorite player on the challenge?
Right now, it's Natalie. She's in the first episode, so I'm off for Natalie right now.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Jordan, are you gonna watch the challenge this season?
I haven't started it yet. But I am potentially gonna watch a couple episodes. I know we have Jay and we have Natalie on there, and those are two really entertaining Survivor players. It's the first time I've really considered watching the challenge, and I feel like if I'm gonna get in, I should do it now before there's too many episodes, Steve.
People sleeping on the challenge, man.
I love it.
It's a great show.
And then I can listen. Then I'll know what Allie and Brian are talking about. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can check out the RHAP up. Very good. All right, and then Frail Mary, I know you've been working so hard lately. Are you going to get back to podcasting soon?
I am. The 100th episode of KowSkiCast is imminent. It's in the works.
What did you do for episode 100? A big special?
Yeah, it's part clip show, part look back, part look forward. So that's coming out. It's in the process.
Was your sister on the 100th episode?
Yeah, she'll be on the 100th episode. Get Kirsten on there.
What about Frail Daddy?
Oh, Frail Daddy is really not that integrated into KowSkiCast yet. Not even sure he listens, but we'll see. Yeah, so we're working on that, and I unlike you, I haven't learned yet that you've got to do your prep for these kind of clip shows in advance, because right now I'm just having to go back through episodes and try to find the gold. So working on that, and new stuff. Riverdale's coming back in January, so we'll be back for that. I know they're doing a 7-year time jump. So
7 years.
Wow.
What year is it going to be?
Well, the year in the show is ambiguous, but the characters will at least be in their mid-20s at that point. So that'll be nice. It'll feel less.
Okay, so there won't be like flying cars on Riverdale.
More underage drinking.
I don't think so.
I wish we could go 7 years into the future.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah.
They can, so that's good.
You could catch up on 2 seasons of Survivor. It'd be great.
Yeah, that's great. So we're doing that, and otherwise, yeah, just trying to get through the winter like everybody else.
Okay. All right. And Jordan Kalish, what's next for you?
Next for me, I have a long winter of no episodes in Survivor history. Probably not coaching basketball. Don't think there's going to be a season. So I'll be teaching remotely. Currently celebrating Hanukkah. Actually doing
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Actually doing a Hanukkah trivia night tomorrow with my my Riverdale Jewish community, the real Riverdale, not the show.
not Archie. Yeah.
No, not Archie. So I'm doing that. Doing a lot of Zooms, playing Mafia. Thursday night Mafia. If anyone wants to reach out to me and play some Zoom Mafia, reach out to me. We're playing on Thursday night. So yeah, basically the same stuff of not doing much. But then in February, hopefully you guys like this, and we'll be back.
Yeah, and hopefully we're very open to your suggestions and feedback of ways that we can improve the TWISH Ultimate Trivia, and I think it'll be a fun part of the rotation coming up in 2021 on RHAP. Jordan, did you get anything good for Hanukkah?
I got my brother got me a air fryer / indoor grill, which is great. I made lamb chops the other night. Yeah. So it was like kind of for my 30th birthday was this past May. So it was kind of like a combined 30th birthday Hanukkah gift. It was great. And I made asparagus and lamb chops the other night. It's like grill. It tastes like you're grilling outside, which is nice in an apartment. I have no outdoor space. And I got some cash from my parents.
Yeah.
Oh, cash money.
My parents also still give cash for Hanukkah, so I feel it.
Yes.
Cash is it's a good gift. I know. So my mom doesn't like doing it because she feels like she put no thought behind it. But I'm like, Mom, like, first of all, I'm not going anywhere now. Like, she wanted to get me originally tickets to something for my 30th birthday. No Broadway, so you can't do that. So that's what we did.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Sounds great, Jordan. Thank you for all your hard work that you put into the first outing for TWISH Ultimate Trivia. We got a lot of great stuff going on robhasawebsite.com, including coverage of the latest round of Sequester with Taryn Armstrong and Melissa. Very fun to listen to Taryn and Melissa break down everything that was going on with Brent. Our 90-Day Fiance podcast was back, where Hannah Shapiro from Survivor Millennials versus Gen X joined Puizim Bakili and I to talk about that. And of course, we'll have our amazing race finale coverage and final 3 interviews coming up, all at robhasawebsite.com. Thank you so much for joining us and checking out our first outing of TWISH Ultimate Trivia. Take care, everybody.
Bye,
have
guys.
a good one.